for this week. My name is Roger McIntyre. My business partner and best friend is Martin Morse. We'll be doing some updates for you. Sorry we got started a little bit late here today. We had a little bit of technical problems, but we're on here nevertheless, and we have some good advertising techniques to talk to you about, and I'll go ahead and let my buddy Martin do that. So I'll hand it over to Martin. Martin?
All right, thank you, Roger. Appreciate that, and thank you all for coming on Thursday here. And we're going to give you some advertising updates, things that that can help you in your own personal advertising. Let's see here. There's been a lot of changes on the internet, and every time there's changes on the internet, you know, you have to change how you advertise. You have to change your marketing plans, and you have to work around certain agencies, usually like around Facebook, around Google. You got Twitter, you got all these different things, you got YouTube. And there's been a lot of different changes. One of the changes has been with Facebook. And Facebook is just not doing as well as they used to. And I read some disturbing articles too that some of the numbers that they give you for your advertising results can be inflated. I don't know if that's true or not, but I have noticed a decrease in responsiveness for the advertising in Facebook. On the other hand, advertising through Google and YouTube have really been skyrocketing. It's been doing much, much better. So we dug into that and we kind of found out what's going on there. But so I want to give you some information that you can use and apply this to yourself. And as the weeks move on, we're going to be giving more and more information on how you can be more successful in your own advertising. So we're even changing a lot of our advertising based on that as well. So I'm going to go over that with you today. And we're going to talk about Facebook, and we're going to talk about YouTube today. That's going to be our two primary topics. We're not going to focus too much on Facebook, but mostly on YouTube. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and show my screen for you. And Roger, let me know when you can see the screen there.
I see the business blasters page just fine, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, when you're advertising, one of the biggest things that gives the best response these days is advertising with video. And there's a lot of different things that you can use to create videos. Matter of fact, I wanted to give you that one today. So let's hold on here. Let me call this up here. And I'm just checking on that here. Ever since I update, things changed on me. Hey, Roger, why don't you give them some updates on protocol for the support tickets and stuff like that, how we answer them, and so I can get a hold of this here real fast, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, yeah. One of the things that many people that are new at Business Blasters, one of the things that they should do is when they have a question or want to know something about something, is then they log in and open a support ticket. And when you open a support ticket, the support ticket stays open until we read it and reply to it. And once you see that that's, excuse me, support ticket is closed, then you know it has been replied to. And we have it written there right on, I don't have the up because Martin's got it. I can show you, but when you go into that area, there's a paragraph there that tells you that when you see a closed ticket that you opened and asked a question, you see it closed, click on the subject line of that ticket to see the reply. And you can re-reply to the ticket or open a new ticket if you have follow-up or further questions. But otherwise, that's how you see the answer. That's the way our system works here. That's the way it was built. And I run into problems daily, so many people have heard me talk before about email addresses, and it's because I run into so much trouble with it constantly. I want to say that the best way to do business online, period, with us and with most people, is to open a Gmail account. You already have one? and it gets stuff to it, open another one. They're free. And make it specific for this business. And use it when, if there's a time when you have to email people or things like that, always, we totally recommend Gmail. Yahoo is okay, but getting bad. You know, recently they were hacked, so I'm not sure I want to recommend them. But all the private ISPs, Verizon, AOL, Hotmail, all those, and you may think yours is fine. And if you're a master at email and you don't have us whitelisted and you know that there's not going to be a problem, that's another thing altogether. But if you don't want to worry about that and you want the most dependable email client you can use, it's Gmail. Sometimes stuff goes to promotions folder. Sometimes stuff even goes to spam folder. But 99 times out of 100, what is sent to you is delivered to you. There are places like AOL, Hotmail, and Comcast is another one. They got a guy yesterday, all of his new members that signed up, he got no notifications. He got no notifications, email notifications, because he used Comcast. If you use Gmail, you get all your sign-up notifications. So I'll go ahead and check back with Martin and see if he's ready to go. Are you ready to go there, Martin?
Give me just a couple more minutes, please.
Sure.
Sorry about that.
He's having trouble with that YouTube page there. That's a really important thing, that we have given that information out in our other business, Crazy Cash Club. Some of you may be members there. And here, it's very important. And when you're on the Business Blasters page and you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see a form there. That is not a support form. It is for if you lost your password, or if someone just came to the site, they've never been here, and they want to ask questions. That's what that is for. It's not for, I signed up, or I got this, and I want something fixed in my back office, or my password, or my username is wrong, or I didn't get under the right person. That is all done with a support team. And
I'm ready, Roger.
And he's ready. So just wanted to point that stuff out. That's kind of important. So if you got an email from me from the forum, it says, please do not email us here. We don't have email support. It's because we want you to log in and open a support ticket. Your question be answered way faster. So, okay, I'm going to turn it back over to Martin.
All right. Thank you, Roger. Sorry, everybody, about that. Ever since I did that annual update from Microsoft, it pretty much messed up my computer. I have a section where I keep all my working icons for different programs, and I had it set there for you guys as a software that you can use to make videos of your own. You can control the videos, you can edit the videos, you can record your screen, and it's a free program. It's one of the best ones I found for a free program. It does a lot of stuff there. It doesn't force you to have ads or anything. And I wanted to show that. So I'm going to have to look for that and paste it up here for you after the webinar here. So when I find that, I'll get that for you. I don't know, just rearranged all my icons. I just kind of lost a lot of stuff. So I apologize for that. But anyway, we'll just talk about Facebook for a second. But like I said, video advertising is one of the biggies now. And there's a lot of ways of doing it. But Facebook does it a little bit different. Both YouTube and Facebook will let you show a video. And then when you advertise with it for the action, like say you want people to see the video and everything, and so they can get your call to action at the bottom, click it, or go wherever they want to. But what they do is if they both have it set up for you, if you watch the video for for a certain number of seconds, then they charge you for it. Now Facebook, if your video is shown for 3 seconds, they charge you for it. So sometimes you go in there and then you'll see when you log into Facebook, you see these videos and they start playing, and you go, why is that playing? I don't want to look at that. You just kind of scroll away and it stops. Well, chances are you're going to see it for at least 3 seconds, and that person got charged for doing that. Now it can be other ones too, but a lot of them are advertisements. That's what you see when you go in there. So after 3 seconds, they charge you for it, and it can get it can get quite high. Views are probably one of the cheaper ones as far as cost effectiveness, but you know, being charged for something when someone doesn't really want to see it, it's really kind of a waste of money. And but that's how Facebook does it. And like I said about the report about different that they're not what they're showing for the effects of your advertising may not quite be real. They're overstating it. So I don't know if that's true or not, like I said, but I have seen a lot of people responding. It's been slowly getting worse on Facebook, and there's just a ton of competition. Everyone's used to not looking at it, and you have to know all the tricks to do there. Now, we're really good at that. You know, I've seen people, they go and they'll try to advertise on Facebook and maybe have someone go to their website or whatever, and they'll be paying $1, $2 a click. That's what they're ending up getting. Or if they're really good, they may see 85, 80 cents a click. That's what it comes out to, and that's a lot. Now when we do our advertising, we've been doing enough that we can get that down to about anywhere from 10 to 15 cents a click. That's what we can do. And but you have to do testing to do that, right? To get down there, it won't start off right there, but we know enough to start it off that we're going to get a lot lower than that anyway. But still, that's a lot of money per click, especially if you're showing a video, and the video after 3 seconds, boom, that's it. Now, if we go to YouTube, YouTube is, remember, it's the #2 search engine on the internet. Google's #1, and this is #2. So YouTube's #2, and you're all used to seeing the ads, right? Let's see if we can find some here.
There's a leak in the CIA.
Okay, so you see this one here? This has an ad.
No one can know why you're there.
Now you have to watch it for at least 5 seconds before you can skip it. Now, let's see if I can pause it here. Okay, so this ad here, when you place these ads, you can this is an inline ad. That's what you see before the video comes up. So if someone's paying for this ad to be here, there's only 2 ways that they'll get charged for placing this ad. Like I said, it has to be watched for at least 5 seconds before the person can skip it. But if you know, this ad is a 15-second ad right here. It can go up to 30 seconds. They'll allow you up to a 30-second ad right there in front of that video. So what it does here is, one thing, you have this line here where you can click and go to it if you want to get information on the thing, or if someone watches that for the full length of the ad or 30 seconds, whichever comes first. Okay, so let's say, because you can actually put a minute ad here if you wanted to, but that's kind of long for something like this. It's really made for 15 to 30 seconds, but you can put a minute ad. And if anyone, if let's say if they watch that ad for 30 seconds, then and only then does the advertiser get charged for that. Or if they say, well, this is interesting, so they click here and they go to it, then they get charged for it. Or if they watch the whole video, they get charged. Like this is the 15-second video. It's whatever comes first. So this is 15 seconds. So if we watch this all the way to the end of the 15 seconds, then the advertiser gets charged. So unlike Facebook, where you get charged after 3 seconds of someone looking at it, if someone just skips the ad after 5 seconds, they won't get charged. If somebody skips the ad before the 15 seconds is up, because it's a 15-second video, then they will not get charged. They would have to actually watch the whole video or click it here. If the video is longer than 30 seconds, if they watch it for at least 30 seconds, then guess what happens? Then they get charged, right? So they have to really be kind of interested in that for you to get charged. So if you're advertising here and someone's not interested in what you have to offer, they're just going to skip the ad, right? So I'm not going to click here and charge the guy, but we'll skip the ad, and now you can watch your video. So with that one there, we just saw that what the advertising does is that what the advertising does is laid in line to the ad, and they have to, a person would really have to be interested in there. So if you ever, so there's two types of ads. You got those ads, and you have the discovery ads. They changed the name now. It just recently changed a few days ago. But let's see here. How to make money online. This thing. So I just typed in how to make money online. Okay, you see right here? You got these ads. These are like the discovery ads. Now these are different. These can be 2-minute ads, 5-minute ads. It can be an hour. You know, it doesn't make a difference here, because if they like it, they're going to click on it. And again, it's like native advertising, because it comes up, you see it as a search, it's an ad. So in this case here, they wouldn't get charged for it unless they actually click on it, and then you get charged. So those are two different types of ads. So you have a really long ad that's longer than 30 seconds, you would want to do more of the inline ads and the discovery ads. But if you wanted your ads to be shown in front, then you're talking about 15 to 30 second ads. Now, they both have their own uses. You know, of course, this is here, how to make money online. If you had something like that, and people are, you know, that'd be a good one to get up here to show them how to finally make money online. This is talking about it. You see, he's got some views going here, and when you have your own video like that, you have your call to action and stuff like that. When you do the other type of ads, let's see here. Let's see if this has one. No, there's no ad on that one. Sometimes you don't see a bunch of ads when you come in there. Weight loss. Let's do weight loss. No, I just watched an ad, so sometimes it's hard to see it.
Years ago we talked to
Okay, they just don't like to throw all the ads out there on the inline ones there. But what I'm going to talk about here, when you put the ad where it comes up front first, and they have to watch it for at least the length of your ad, or 30 seconds, whichever comes first, before you're charged, or they click on it. If they click on it, it's going to wherever you have it directed to, which could be another full-size video that really tells all about your product, service, or whatever you're doing, or affiliate program, or a review of a product that, you know, you can give them a great review, so they click on the link there, and then it'll take them over and they can purchase that product. What's good about these here is that not only can you put them in there by keywords, you can actually choose the video that you want your ad in front of. So let's see here. Let's see. Let's try puppy training, or potty training. Let's try that. Okay, so you got like the puppy potty trainings. Okay. If you went through here, and let's say you were looking for a video, let's say you had a product that will remove urine from your dog urine, because if you have a puppy and you're training the puppy, what's going to happen is they're going to make messes, right? So they got certain sprays and stuff that will remove the urine, the odor, and remove the stain really fast. And maybe you're selling that as an affiliate product. So you could have actually a lot of these places that when you're affiliate for, like if you're on Peerfly or Max Bounty or some of these other places, and later on I'll be coming up with some lists of different places you can go to, like PC, as seen on PC, it's a good one, another affiliate program that you can see a lot of stuff you see on TV will be on that there, but you can find a lot of these products. And so if someone was doing potty training made easy, like this one here, you could actually get the URL to that if you went there. Let's go ahead and click on it. Okay, so this one has an ad too.
The threat is everywhere, and it only takes one mosquito bite to transmit it. That's why you need to protect your dog with HeartGuard Plus. Just one tasty real beef chew every month. Okay, so you see this is a 30-second ad. So if we watch this for the whole 30 seconds, you get charged. But they're talking about HeartGuard for the dogs. And see, it was actually put on a potty training video. This video has been seen 554,000 times, right? So a lot of times when you look at these videos, they may not have a video on there. No one's advertising on them. You can grab that URL, which is right here. So there's the URL up here, and you can say, I want my 15 to 30-second video about the dog urine removal spray, the magic spray that takes it an odor away immediately without scrubbing, and have that little video there. You may even have a video from that app, from that vendor that you can use to put there. And then, of course, you can have your little call to action. It can take them to your video, or it can take them to that page right there for the dog stuff. So you got this going here. But the cool thing about it is if no one's advertising there, it's not going to cost you hardly anything. They do the advertise on these videos. They do what's called it's a bidding process, just like you would do on Facebook. You would say, I will pay up to X amount of money per click. So let's say you said, I'm going to do 10 cents a click, right? And let's say someone else was bidding and they had chosen this video too, right? Or they're just doing through the keywords that pulls up this video. So they said they were going to bid 3 cents a click. Well, they bid 3 cents a click. You said 10 cents a click, right? So you're the definite winner, but they were the second highest was 3 cents. Well, then YouTube is going to charge you 4 cents, just 1 penny more than the highest bidder, the next highest bidder. So you can have your video shown here, your 15 to 30-second video about the magic urine removal, pet removal spray without scrubbing, and they can see it right here. And they're going here because they want to potty train their puppy. So that'd be the perfect place to put that product right here. It would put that right here for them. And of course, also your stuff can come up here on the right. But there's a bunch of different ones here. But if you see it here, there's a lot of different views here. But what you're going to be finding too, if it's set up for money, if they're set up to monetize their videos, which a lot of them do, and you go there and no one has bidded on there, maybe it's starting to go viral. Maybe there's already a few 100,000 views and no one's advertised on there. You're going to get seen for a penny. And remember, unless they click on it or watch the full video, right, then you're not going to get charged, right? So if they skip your ad, you don't get charged, but only if they say, well, that's a good idea. I'm going to be potty trained. I'm going to need that magic spray because I already got stains right now. They're going to click here and go to your regular video or wherever you send them, even if it's to the product itself, and they can purchase the product. So that's a very, very highly targeted person that you want to get action called for. And you may not even have to make the video. Like I said, it could come from the company. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to show you some of the that program was you can also cut into the videos, maybe show the first part, the best parts you want in there, kind of mix it up a little bit to drop it down to 15 to 30 seconds, right? But if you go through here and you just start saying, well, let me see all the puppy training ones, and especially the ones that don't have people advertising on, I would definitely grab those and to put my ad on. So you can, like I said, you can still do by keywords and stuff like that, and YouTube will do that for you. But you can go through here and you can save them all into a spreadsheet. You just go up there and grab that URL, put it in the spreadsheet, and then find all the ones that you like and say, these are the ones I want to be seen on. So you can highly target the person that you're trying to get, the future customer you're trying to pull into. So this is just like an introduction to this, but the way you would set up for ads, of course, you would have to have a channel, and of course you would have to sign up for AdWords, and then tie your channel to AdWords so you can do those type of ads. But once you do it, you can choose the search ones, or you can do the ones, or you type in the search and this comes up with all the different listings, or you can actually, once you do that, you can find the ones that match what you're trying to do. So if you're trying to sell that thing, that spray, I do all the puppy training ones would be a good one, especially if it's potty training. The same thing if you had, and the more you put up here, the better. Like, let's say you're going to do a weight loss. You can say lose weight. Let's say women over. Okay, see here. See a lot of these suggestions. These are actually what people are typing. How to lose weight fast for women over 40, over 50. You can, if you have a special weight loss that had to do especially for women over 50, well, then where do you want to look at? You're going to want to look at, when people type that in there, that'd be a good place for yours to come up, or to have an ad here. Now, one thing I also look at too is how many people show up. Let's say over 40. Let's get rid of them. Do different searches here. So what you're going to do is, the more detail you get, the less number of people are going to be typing in there, but they're going to be more highly qualified, targeted for what you're looking for. Because if for some of the type is how to lose weight for women over 40, when they're typing, or even say weight loss, let's do it that way too. And you can see all these different over here, and then it can be diet. It's all based on what you're selling. So you can go over here and then you can find out, like if you have special diets for women over 40, here's a 7-day weight loss diet plan. Well, now this is even more detailed. Okay, it's more niche there. So so you can just go through all these different things here, and you can find the ones that you want, and you can actually have your ad come over there. So when people actually click it, and if you know what your product's about, and you say my product can help people do that, so you put yourself in the advertiser's shoe, or the client's shoes, and say, well, I'm a woman over 40, and I want to lose weight, and I want to lose face, or weight fast. So or say, how can I lose fat for women over 40? Let's try that one here. So it's going to be weight loss and stuff like that, but you can use all these different keywords too when you do it. You can type in there what you want, and you can also just look for the videos. But if you find the videos like we did for the dog, like puppy training, let's say you have an ebook you're selling from like ClickBank. I mean, this is all have to do with affiliate marketing still, like we've been talking about. But you have something for ClickBank or something like that. See here, puppy training. There's 2 inline ads that came up under puppy training. And so someone sees that and they'll say, if they're thinking puppy training, they're probably talking about that. And look at this one here, over 7 million views. So you know a lot of people are probably advertising there. So most likely the bidding is going to be much higher, right? But people, if you're, like I said, say you're going to sell that spray, that'd be a great place to do on there. But you can look at all the other puppy places, because they're going to look there, see which one would tickle your fancy. Say puppy training shortcuts. Ooh, that'd be a good one. Maybe I ought to advertise on this one here. You can take a look at it, and you can visit the page. So this went right into it. So either he doesn't have it monetized, or he just, no one's bidded on it. So you might be able to advertise right there for a penny, a penny a click. Remember, again, they only do it if they watch your ad. They either watch your whole ad, or they watch at least 30 seconds of your ad, or they click so they can go to your ad. If they do that, then what happens, that's the only time you get charged. So your ad can be shown even on those busy sites. If you stick it there and it's not getting clicked, I mean, you say, well, that's not a good site, you can take it off there. But at least you didn't lose all your money just to find out it's not doing anything for you. Whereas if you're on Facebook, you didn't get no results either because no one's clicking on it, but you still got charged because after 3 seconds they charge you. So wouldn't you rather find out that, okay, I've been placing this ad and I only spent a few cents, but I hardly had any results because as for only 3 people clicked it, and it's been sitting there for 2 days. Well, you know that it's just not a good fit for that video, or maybe there's something with your video, but usually it's maybe you didn't target it enough. Like if you did puppy potty training and then you did that spray, would be much better, right? But at least you didn't lose all your money just to find out it's not working. Whereas on Facebook, you would have lost a whole bunch of money. You might have ended up spending your whole budget. Maybe you did a budget of $25 or $50 or whatever, and you went right through it and hardly got any results at all. Whereas in this case, maybe you didn't hardly get any results, but you didn't get charged because they were clicking off your ad. They were skipping your ad. They didn't watch it for the full 15 or 30 seconds, and they didn't click to go to your webpage. They wanted to stay there and watch what they're watching. So that's one of the tips I want to give you for this webinar here. So just remember that start checking into creating the videos. If you're doing affiliate marketing, like I said, a lot of times they provide videos that you can use. A lot of times there's videos on their web pages that you can kind of download that video, and you can use the software to kind of chop it up and stuff like that, and just piece it and make it a little bit smaller one. You can do that. You can put a longer video there too, but usually if they see it's going to be a really, really long video, they may just skip the ad. So that's why it's better to have 15 to 30 second ads for these. And then the inline search, when they actually type it in there and they're looking for puppy training or we say even dog potty training, something like that. Okay, so you still get all the different ones. And a lot of these have a lot on there, and you might go there and like I said, this one has over 826,000. Of course, see, this one had an ad. Remember, the other one didn't have an ad, so maybe that might be a good place to do it, to advertise if they have set for monetizing. If they accept ads, then you're going to be able to place on that site. And if they're getting a whole bunch of looks here, 826,000, that'd be a good place to be on here. So if you go through and look at them, and especially you find one, sometimes you'll find some that have a million hits and no one's advertised on it, and it's a perfect fit for you. So the main thing is you have to highlight, and you really want to target it. So you're going to have to find something that's either exactly what they're talking about, that you have something on there and you make a little twist to it and put your ad there, and it'll send there, or something that's highly related to it, like the spray for when they're doing their potty training. See, they're trying to do food for the potty training, where a spray for the urine spray would be much better ad if they were selling that product, right? So anyway, so I want to put that out to you today. That's what I have for you as far as advertising for business blasters. So when you go out there and do it, I would start focusing more on YouTube now versus than Facebook. Also, if you put your videos on YouTube and stuff like that, and they start searching, people start coming to it, what's going to happen, it can also appear on Google. You can start working your way up to if you get on the first page of Google and there's your video showing in Google, then you're going to be able to get people that are in Google looking for potty training. Oh, they like the videos. They click it. They go there. They watch your video. That could be more of your full-length video. So it's turned out more and more. It's much cheaper to do it with YouTube and Google than it is with Facebook these days. The results are much better. Video sells better, so you're going to have to get used to a new type of advertising. But if you do that, and we'll do some other lessons also about setting up your accounts and stuff like that too. But for those of you that already have an AdWords account and you already created your channel for YouTube, then you can go ahead and get started with that. If it's a brand new Gmail account that you use, also it's based off, you have to have a Gmail email address. If you do a brand new one in there, you can actually get in there and get that that deal they give you for new accounts, that if you create a new account, a new channel, and stuff like that, and that if you spend $25, they'll give you $100 free in advertising on YouTube. And it's YouTube and Google, of course. So that way you can place these ads. You may spend $25, but you're going to get $100 worth of advertising. You don't have to pay for it. And that could be all it takes to really kick it in there and make you some money. So anyway, that's what I'm going to leave you with here today. And Roger, do you have any last words you may want to bring into here as well?
No, it's just that should be really exciting for a lot of people. I mean, that opens up a big new avenue, and many people don't know that is the #2 search engine. So that's going to be really helpful for a lot of people. But no, I don't have anything more, Martin.
All right, thanks. And yeah, and like I said, it's so much cheaper. You know, why keep fighting with Facebook against all the competition when you can get better results and you don't have to pay as much? And especially when you're trying to optimize your advertising, your ads on there. If it's in the wrong place, you're not wasting all your money because no one's clicking on it. They're not watching it for the full length of your video, or they're not watching the first 30 seconds of, they're clicking off of it. They're not going to visit your site, so you're not getting charged for it. So that's much better than like the 3 seconds on Facebook. So take that to heart, and what we'll do our next time we have our webinar, always check the recorded webinar section in your back office when you click on Members News, because that lets you know when the next webinar is each time for Business Blasters. So I have a lot of people, sometimes we put in there, we had to skip a webinar, and then we start getting support tickets. Hey, where's the webinar? How come it hasn't? I'm here, it won't let me in. But we posted there that it was canceled for whatever reason, and we're moving it to a different day. So make sure you check that every week as well before the webinar. But what we'll try to do in the next one, we'll show you some more information, and we'll try to answer some questions live right there for you. And so if you have any questions today, just write that down, and we'll go over that with you. But if you do stuff like this, you're really going to help your own cause. You can do that pretty much for anything that you want to sell. It's great for affiliate marketing. Like we said, we've been mostly talking about affiliate marketing. That's been our theme for the last few weeks here. And but you can also do that for your brick and mortar business. You actually go down local, and you can actually choose when you set up your ads for a local area, down to a city, down to even a 5-mile radius of where your business is. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with the YouTube that you may not know about it. Most people haven't used it because it has to do with a video, or they just they didn't think you can really target it. So you had to be more broad, because you'll see these ads. You'll see ads on the videos. They have nothing to do with the video you're trying to watch. Like, you might even see like a banking ad here, go to First Bank or whatever. So what's a banking have to do with potty training? But they do it. Big companies throw it out there, trying to brand their name everywhere. And you know, little ads like this, it's not as intrusive to you. You want to watch about the potty stuff, about that potty training crate and stuff, and so this ad's okay, because at least it's associated, it has to do with the health of your dog. So it doesn't really bother you. But if you have something about the stains, they may just click on that first.
because hey, once if they don't go click on it, they're going to lose it. So they'll click on it and they'll see about that magic spray, right? So just go around, look at these ads, see how they're working. Remember, unless you click on the link to go to there, or unless the ad runs out, the whole length of the ad, in this case, it ad is 30 seconds. So if you had a 15-second ad and you watched all 15 seconds, he would get charged. This one's a 30-second ad. They would have to watch it all for 30 seconds to get charged, or they would have to click it, right? Much better than 3 seconds, right? So if they don't click it, this person's not going to have to pay, and that's a good thing. That way, like I said, if you made a mistake, it's on the wrong video, you're not going to be penalized. It just does nothing for you. At least you're not getting charged for it like you would on Facebook. So again, just want to thank you all for coming. If you got any questions, like I said, just write those questions down, and then we'll go over those on our next webinar here at Business Blasters, and get you more up to par with there, because we're really changing a lot of our focus over to the YouTube now and to Google, and because it just works better. It's more cost effective. It's a better audience, and we can target much higher than we can in the other platform. All right, so thanks for coming. It's been a lot of fun, and we'll see you on our next webinar. So you all take care, and so bye-bye for now.